Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So today we are checking out the 2015 Nissan GT R R35 Premium. This is one of the best cars you can get as a new player. Even if you get the one from the dealership without the stars, this will beat the first, second, and third boss. It's great for live racing. It's got really good acceleration. There's a lot of things that this car is great at for a new player, and today we're going to show you guys how to drive it. This is one of those cars that you can just go into the dealership and buy anytime you want, which is awesome, and you can just keep buying these and stripping these over and over again so they drop parts, and eventually you'll be able to max this thing out. The other way to get parts for this is go into Rare Imports, click on the Parts tab while you're in this car, and then you'll be able to open crates for your bronze keys to get parts for this as well. But in order to beat all three bosses, you're going to have this as upgraded as possible. So I'm going to show you how to tune it and drive it. When it's maxed out or almost all the way maxed out, put your nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive 3.86 and tire pressure on 9 psi. And we got 4.96 up there on the top. That gives us a dyno of a 12.526. And if you have the version of this without stars, it is going to run a little bit slower, but it's still going to be pretty much the same. I'll also show you guys how to set this up for crazy fast acceleration so it does 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 extremely fast. Now, when you have different parts installed, your tune will be a little bit different. Tunes do depend on what parts you have installed, so you're tuning for the parts you have installed. If you don't know how to tune a car, go to my channel, scroll down till you see the playlist, and check out the tuning playlist. I've got some really good videos in there on how to tune cars according to the parts you have installed, so you definitely want to check that out. To drive it, we're going to let go of the gas right about number 1. We're going to get all good shifts and nitrous on second gear, and this one's very easy to drive. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, and that's all she wrote. Now, I did bury the needle on second, so be careful shifting in the second, right? If you shift too late, you're going to run a lot slower like I just did right there. This should run about a 12.3, and due to the fact that I buried the needle there, I got a 12.4. So it's better to shift a little bit early than shift late, I would say. Now, if you want this thing to accelerate really fast, move your final drive over to 5.0, and things are going to get crazy. Let's go do a test run so you can see how to set this guy up for acceleration. This is going to machine gun shift, so get ready to break your fingers off trying to shift this thing. But 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth. Did you see that? Those are crazy fast shifts, but that will make the 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 times crazy if you get it right. I think I shifted a little bit too fast, but still, the acceleration is nuts. That kills your top speed, but when you need a 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 race really fast, this is how you do it right there. You'll get the hang of shifting it correctly. You'll probably shift it way better than what I just did there, but you guys get the idea. That's kind of how you do it, right? For a new player, this car is amazing. The acceleration is crazy good, but the top speed is lacking. This is not going to be good for top speed races, but it will beat the first storyline boss. It'll beat the Tempest 1 boss and the Tempest 2 boss, but it will not beat Tempest 3, okay? This car does not have the top speed to be able to beat Tempest 3 because Tempest 3 will require some races where you have to do high top speed, and this car just doesn't have it. Last time I took this car into live racing, I think I was using a slightly different tune, but it was doing really well on live racing for the most part. Not really the best live racing car, but if you're a new player and you're trying to live race, this should win some live races if you got it set up correctly. Eventually, you are going to outgrow this car and move on to bigger and better things, but like I said, for somebody who's new, this is the car to get. You can buy it from the dealership. It's easy to get parts for. There's a lot of advantages to running this as your first tier 4 car. Now, if you've only got stage 5 parts, you're still going to drive the car the exact same way, but you might tune it differently. Like I said, check out my tuning playlist. Just go to my channel, scroll down, you see the playlist, check out the correct way to tune your car short version video, and that will teach you how to tune almost any car you have really good every time. And it only takes a few minutes once you get the hang of it. It takes like 20-30 seconds to tune a car once you know what you're doing. And every time you change parts, you got to retune the car because fitting different parts onto the car will change the way the car needs to be tuned. But bottom line, for a new player, this thing is awesome. This is the first car that I bought, and you know what? I loved it. I loved it for the first 8-9 months I've been playing the game. Eventually I got bigger and better things and I moved on, and I don't really use the car very often anymore, but as a new player, this was my go-to car for a long time. It's just all out great for a new player's car. Alright, I think that wraps this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the links down there in the video's description. You'll find the Danny Lightning merch store, Discord server, and a bunch of cool stuff. I try to make videos to help you guys out, so help me out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you can, watch the videos till the end when you have a time, because YouTube does pay attention to how long people watch the videos. And if they notice people are watching the majority or all of a video, they're more likely to promote your channel than if somebody comes in and just watches 30 seconds and leaves. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Lightning out. Have an awesome day. See ya.